Hey everybody, so today I'm going to be doing a little bit of an aquarium vlog. I'm going to show you some of my tanks. Actually, I'm going to pretty much update you on all my tanks. We're going to do some water changes. We're going to take down a tank. Maybe we'll feed some fish. Maybe we'll even get some new fish. You never know what's going to happen. Without further ado, let's get you some updates on some tanks. First off is the 29-gallon goldfish tank. Doing absolutely great. All 5 fish and the loach, including the loach 6 fish, I guess, are doing amazing. Just did a water change on this tank yesterday. Nothing much going on here. Fish are happy. Fish are healthy. Let's move on. Next up is the cichlid tank. Once again, did a water change yesterday. I water changed 4 tanks yesterday. I'm going to do the rest today in this vlog. And everything in here is doing great. Cichlids are getting bigger. Always active. Never seen these guys take a rest. They're always active. They're always chasing each other around. Really hope to get more of these. Maybe in this vlog. Maybe 3 weeks from now. You never know what's going to go down. Let's go ahead and check out the breeding for profit tank where some stuff has changed. So I don't have the video out for this yet, but this tank actually had Camelinus redworm, I believe is what it's called. I had to get levamisole in to treat it. Basically, the treatment went pretty well. We did lose a few fish. All is going well now except for a ammonia spike. My ammonia spiked up like crazy. So I've been doing daily water changes. I have a whole bunch of stuff in the filter. I have Purigen, I have API's Ammo Carb. I dosed a whole bunch of bacteria supplement, and I took a whole bunch of filter media from another tank. I think the levamisole decycled the tank. Did a water change yesterday on it. Haven't had any fish die since then. So far, so good with that. I did just check for ammonia. It was a tiny bit high. So I went ahead and put more bacteria supplement and more filter media in, because I'd rather not stress the fish out with a ton of water changes. I'd rather just get the cycle full blast back in. Already the ammonia has gone down since yesterday, obviously the big water change. It was at like 1 ppm. Now when I checked it today, it was at about 0.25, still extremely high. Do not want it there. It is slowly coming down. The fish don't seem to look affected, but I know it's not a good thing to have any ammonia in your system. So that has been my #1 priority the past 2 days, but seems I pretty much have it under control. Let's check out the mystery snails. This is the mystery snail tank on the floor. All the mystery snails are doing great. Haven't been breeding yet, but I've been feeding them a ton. Just gonna go ahead and give them another little algae wafer real quick. They really like these algae wafers. That's pretty much it for the snails. They like to pile under the sponge filter. Like I said, no breeding yet, so not much interesting happening in this tank. Let's go do some water changes. So I'm starting off draining the 36-gallon bow front. Gonna do like a 50% water change. Then we'll go ahead and water change some other tanks. This siphon takes a super long time to drain. So I only, while this tank's draining, go ahead and drain my other tanks just right out the window. And like I said, this tank just drains right out the window. Now, while those tanks are draining, I like to go ahead and give the saltwater tank a quick water change and scrape down the glass. Done draining the water on the saltwater tank. My room is officially a mess with fish stuff everywhere, but I can clean that up later. So to start off, or I guess finish off this tank, I'm just going to go ahead and scrape the glass and fill it back up. Saltwater water change done. Finish off by just giving the glass a quick wipe down. That's pretty much it for the saltwater tank. Let's go check in on the other tanks. We're almost ready to start filling up this tank. Just a little bit more water to go. Same thing with this tank. While those two are draining, I'm going to go ahead and also drain the fluval Chewy tank so we can go ahead and fill them up all at the same time. So I'm done draining all 3 tanks. Now I'll go ahead and start filling them up. So I just reversed the flow. As you can see, water is starting to come into the tank. Now I'm just going to go ahead and dose my dechlor right here into the tank. And now I'm going to go ahead and we're going to start taking down that tank I was talking about that we need to get rid of. This is the tank I'm talking about. It's under this dresser. It's hard to see. It's in a bad location. It's a bad looking tank. It's empty right now, lights off, but light and filter have been off for like 2 weeks, and it's just time to get rid of it. I'm gonna go ahead and just pull it out, put it in the garage or something for now before I find another use for it, because I can never get rid of a good tank that holds water. Gotta keep that on hand. But this is just not the right location for it, so I'm gonna go ahead, sorry about that, gonna go ahead and move it out. So I pretty much just picked up the tank right off the shelf and just put it on the floor for now. I'll go ahead and clean up the shelf and just put something there to hide all these scratches the tank caused. This tank's back up and running. We're gonna start filling up this one. Actually, we've already started. And I'm gonna go ahead and start draining this one. The tank down here is now gone, and even though my lighting down here is trash, I just went ahead and put some old apple boxes down there just for the heck of it, somewhere nice to just display them / store them. Let's go ahead and drain this tank. So I'm currently filling this tank back up. This tank is all filled back up and water changed. So I thought while filling this one up, let's go ahead and do a quick update on my outdoor tanks. Quick update on this tank. Sorry for all this glare you've seen in the background. Fish are doing great. Water level's a bit low. Also sorry for shaky footage. Don't have my tripod out here because they're so low to the ground. Doing great. Tons of fish. Tons of snails. Overall, doing amazing. The pothos plants are growing like crazy. Let's go check out the other one right next to it. This one's doing amazing as well. Healthy fish. These guys aren't breeding as much as these guys are, but still 2 very successful outdoor tanks. Now that all my tanks in here are clean and water changed, it's time to clean the rest of the room. Alright, the room's looking good, the tanks are looking good, and I think that's how we're gonna end this vlog. I know we didn't feed any fish or go to any fish stores, but that's for another vlog. Today was pretty much just cleaning the tanks and giving you quick updates, so thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, leave them down below. Goodbye.